Okay, so I've been building on this lot for M and Z, and I want to show a little tour of the house. It's not finished, I haven't done the roof, doesn't matter. It was modeled on kind of a Roman, I'll just be super white bread and call it a villa. That's really not how you say that, but I'm not 100% sure how you do, so it doesn't matter. But I designed it with a center courtyard. Originally the house was much bigger. It had 2 courtyards, but the lot that it lives on is much tinier, and so I had to downsize a bit. So I built it on this huge lot so that I can move it, save it and move it to the smaller lot for now. But this way I had room. I had plopped down the original building to the side here so that I could see it as I worked. I think I've got everything furnished now, and I figured I should show it off a little bit. So let me put the walls up. Now we'll start in the front room. Don't move anything. So I'm a fan of the green. It's very M. Yeah, the outside, there are no windows. Who needs windows? Especially if you're going to be fighting vampires. I mean, I know the courtyard's a little unintuitive if you're fighting vampires, but hey, there's going to be a lot of garlic in there, so they're not going to like coming in that way either. In any case, so the front room, I went with a bunch of carpets. I figured M is probably a collector of rugs and things like that, so I just kind of put some in here randomly that I thought she might like. I also went with the Sunburst, and she has 2 of those in her house because she likes those. I imagine one was a gift at first, and she had another one made just in case. Just in case what? Well, who knows with her. Taking their combined funds, I've been able to kit this out pretty nicely. Not too crazy on the TV, but I've spent that money elsewhere. I mean, as you can see, I still have like 74 grand, so they've been doing all right. Helps when you're erratic, and I guess you don't eat, and sometimes you're angry, and all kinds of other things. Got a bar, a little decoration, a little table to sit at for having drinks, I guess. Thermostat for comfort, which, I mean, honestly, they're going to need since it's open air inside. From here, we'll go over here to the kitchen, which I did in lots of shades of gray. I really like this flooring option. Let me turn off the grid. Not the best stove and fridge, but I like them, so there wasn't a need to spend a ton of money on that. This just seemed like a very M thing to have in the kitchen. What's going on with my slug? I guess his eyeballs are hiding for right now. It's creepy. Just a little shelf for some visibility. I figure as time goes on, this is one of her first slides that she made, so that wall was big enough, and I put it in there. The lighting in here is kind of minimal. In fact, I'll just put it on nighttime so you can see how it looks. But it's cool light in the kitchen prep area, warm light over in the dining area, just 2 seats for them. Since they're not going to have guests, she can entertain herself by talking to herself, and he would rather everyone go away. I went ahead and gave her a single bed since she is unflirty, and I do not anticipate her ever trying to bring someone home. She likes her red, and that's pretty much that. Her bathroom, done up in white, with the character concept that he made. So, it's bathroom. Nothing fancy. Garlic scented mirror. Don't move that either. Coming down this side, on the outside, we've got the study. I'll take down an outside wall. Well, I guess didn't both sets, but there we go. Their Spy versus Spy desks. I had her Ultimate Compendium in the inventory for the house, so I was like, definitely don't want to do that. I may change these lights out for something brighter in the future, but for now, you know, nice little human skull. I mean, a sim skull. I don't know. I like these shelves because you can put stuff inside of them. So a few extra books, some tissues. I've got a nice focusing painting there. Some room for paintings later. And just some weird knickknacks. I kind of picked some out at random that look like things they might have. So, yeah, the stairs are not done, so that's okay. And then I'm going to go back across the way. This is going to be Zophiel's studio, since he is doing freelance digital art, and really painting benefits him all the way around. And I wasn't sure what to do with this room, so there it is. I put this mural on the outside, so that at some point if he wanted to paint the walls there, he could. There's one of his, what is this? It is The Better as a Pair paintings. I don't understand, but it's a decor he got from one of his first jobs being really good. This is the first time I've seen a sim paint this painting in something like 100 hours of playing. Most people end up painting. I don't know why. I mean, I started painting in real life, so I guess it just happens eventually, right? He likes his black and gray, so there's his room. I left a little white in there for accent marks. It's his award. And then we've got like the lounge. Fireplace. I would have preferred if I had a corner unit, but whatever. Just a little love seat. There's only the two of them. I doubt they'll occupy it at the same time. I liked the anatomy book with the human heart. The Sims heart. Whatever. Her violin and the illicit drugs. The bubbles. And some pretty comfy chairs. This room, though, is one of my favorites because I like clutter, and I hate trying to do clutter that looks like it's staged clutter, which I guess technically in Sims all clutter is. I put up all the posters that he stole from in town. I think this one's my favorite, which, I mean, is kind of appropriate. I did a full-size mirror as you come into the store, so you know, no vampires sneaking up on you. It's just a wall-mounted mirror, no frame. The mannequins, some chests of stuff, assorted clothing items, boxes, coat rack, stacks of books. I don't know what's on the shelf. This is whatever's the default. I guess some bathroom stuff, towels. Yeah, so basically, like, this is the rogue room. Disguises, knickknacks, a little bit of storage, you know, whatever may go in here. Probably put a big painting or a science print on that wall too. In the courtyard I've got a pool. I know the pool looks a little funky. I'll show you why here in a second. But she's going to be planting much more garlic as soon as I can get it out of the inventory, where I apparently have 41 bulbs of garlic. And I hope I don't have to move them one at a time. This is probably excessive as far as these go, but I'll see about maybe moving them outside on the lot when I put this back in properly in Creepy Hollow, which I don't remember if that's the name of the original plot or not. So in the study, there's a stairway. It's not like super cleverly hidden. You can't really hide them that well. And the only secret door in the game is like behind a bookshelf, and I think it requires a career to unlock. But we got some stairs, and I discovered that you can go down 4 levels. So 4 total floors of levels down. I have not built anything yet, but the stairwell. I did put a room around the pool because I wanted to play with changing how the pool looked. So by building a little room around it, I was able to put windows. I put windows around on the walls of the pool. And then I just put that forest paper wallpaper up because it was fun. Little lights in there. And so from the surface, if there were Sims walking around down there, they would be able to see into the pool, and similarly, folks in the pool could see into those hallways. So yeah, and then I guess, while I'm here, I could be really sloppy and slap a roof on this thing. I am not good at rooftops, so if there are random people watching me do this, sorry, not sorry, I guess. Actually, can I just... Yes, I know. I want to do this. Yes. Also, sorry, not sorry, I kind of talk to myself while doing this stuff. Oh, I need to move that so I can actually see what I'm doing. Sorry, rooftop. Ooh, not good. Undo. Thank you. Let's just do this. Obviously, this is not going to need to be... as long as... I guess that'll be good. So let's just do that. Copy that to here. So with about the right size. Nope, that's right. Okay. And let's copy that again, move it back up front. Now I'm not going to leave it looking like that, so let's make these shorter, very shallow, because that's kind of what the Roman, or at least that's what my idea of the Roman, oh god no, too flat. It's so hard to see it well. Ugh. I hate roofs. Did I mention that? Rooftops? Roofs? You know, if it's hoof and hooves. Roof and roofs. Roofs. Sorry. It's getting... the hour grows late. Oh, that's probably what I wanted. I probably wanted one of those. Not one of these. Now let's see if I can fix this way. I kind of can. Not quite. There we go. I could just do this. This can't be fun for people to watch. Copy. Rotate. I don't need you off the edge. Or you. Yep. Copy. I think the back is not as big as the front. Or I just placed things totally wrong. That's what I did. In some ways, I'm very glad at how forgiving this all is. Alright. Bring those leaves in. Yes, perfect. It took me a little while to figure out some of this stuff. That is for certain. Some are about the same. Yes, and then the roof I want is our good old Mediterranean tiles. Like the brighter one. And that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, I am not good at rooftops. This is what the outside would look like to everybody. And then once you're inside, yeah, the whole areas, I've got all these archways in the center, which are kind of pain in the butt because you can't build in front of or near them, or in the corner. It's just, we've got a lot of inside wall. You can hear open space for hanging stuff. Oh, that's where I put some of the paintings that we already had. I keep saying we, I'm the only one playing this thing. Yeah, so there it is. Nice little vampire hunter's lair. Hunter's slayer. And then eventually I'll build out places for her science equipment. I need to put that into his stuff. I've got one extra tree. I guess I didn't have room for. Nope, something happened to it. There it is. It was right there. So, yeah. If I can figure out something nicer to do with the roof, but I feel like it's really just utilitarian at this point. And neither of them really care that much about it being otherwise. I don't know if I like that lower. No. Although that tells me this is not the same. There we go. It's a little weird though there. I do kind of like that. Too low. Nope, that wasn't. It wasn't too low enough. There we go. Alright, I think that's a good night's work before. Oh wait, gotta fix that trim. That's what. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna finish that. Oh, it's not that one. Sorry, it's this one. Let's do. I kind of like this one. Is it the right color? No, let's just do it in black. Yeah, let's just do it in black. I don't know why it does this in sections. Even if I hold down shift, it doesn't extend it. Let's check around the edges. I guess if I'm not going to have eaves, I should actually have that be this one. Yeah, actually, that one. Yes, sounds nice. Again, it's not going to let me just shift click and do everything, because whatever. Don't care. There we go. I wasn't able to put pillars in like I had in the original, which kind of made me bummed out, but I mean, this is a pretty huge house anyway. It's gigantic. Oh, let me make sure that I freaking save this thing to my library. This template already exists. Would you like... Oh, hang on. Let's do this. Revamp. Get it? Don't laugh. It's not funny. Wrong button. Save my lot to my thing. I kept it haunted, private, and a vampire nexus, which really kind of doesn't amount to anybody showing up, honestly. And the value of the house furnished right now is about 120 grand, which is, I still have the original. So this is a description from a house that I downloaded for Creepy Hollow that had some beautiful rooftop signs. I can't remember the person's name. I'll look it up here in a second, just to give credit for that. But yeah, I just forgot to take that out, so I'm not going to upload it to the gallery for now, because it's a freaking ugly house on the outside, okay? I'm not sharing that. Nobody wants to look at that. Oh. It's weird. Let's save a new one. I don't understand what that means, but okay. I thought I changed... Whatever. Oh, I guess I gotta do up here. Okay. Can I just do that? I guess. Yeah, if I go into my gallery here. Okay, it's not paused anymore. That was weird. Which one was it? It was this one by Zen Lee. Oh, I guess that wasn't their description. I don't honestly know where the description came from. But I started with this little house and I loved it to death. Those rooftops are freaking awesome looking. But then I ended up just erasing the whole house and building my own. Which is not to say I didn't like the house. I freaking loved that house. It was perfect. Perfect for a single sim. But yeah. It had private dwelling, which it turns out is one of my favorite things. Oh, peace and quiet. That explains why my freaking erratic sim was doing nothing but reading about vampires for like 3 days. In any case. So yeah, that's what's up. I'm gonna save and exit, and that is pretty much it. Pretty short and sweet and to the point.